So Roadchef are 19 members within the Costa Coffee unit and WH Smith's unit work by themselves. So the risk of lone working is that they could become ill during the night, they could have an accident, they could be put in a situation that they feel uncomfortable with.
You can feel very vulnerable. It's such a big environment and you've got other units that they can't support you because they're in the same position.
We had a device which we found wasn't working for our company. There was a lack of confidence from the team who were using it. They were telling me that as I was going around sites, visiting sites, and that worried me. So for me, I felt like there was a risk. We needed to look at the devices which were out there. I went out and looked for other devices and found one which was SoloProtect, and we trialled it, and the device did give that confidence back to the team members, and now we're in a position where we do have confidence back in the lone worker device.
So Roadchef have a lone working policy where the 19 members are trained on how to deal with a situation that they feel uncomfortable with. But we also use a SoloProtect ID device. So again, all the staff are fully trained into how to use it, but it's a very discreet device so that it actually looks like a ID badge. So if they feel like they're in a situation that they're uncomfortable with, they can actually activate that device to let people know that something's not right.
It just makes you feel that bit safer, and it's a discreet device so nobody really knows what it is.
Well, what we did in terms of the trial, and then when we decided to go with this device and with SoloProtect, SoloProtect offers a package in terms of training. So we had Richard, who was on board. He went with his team to the sites and delivered a training package for all the team members. So they got to understand the device, understand how to use the device, and also at the back of that there was always a telephone. There was always somebody at the end of the telephone who was willing to pick up and answer any questions. So we had that support, and we've still got that support now. Yeah, the customer service has been wonderful. We have good relationships with Helen, Richard and Philip. So there's a good rapport which has been built up over over a year where we've worked together. We found with the previous supplier, we had a relationship which deteriorated. Again, once we went to a new product, we had a good relationship with this team at SoloProtect. We have good customer service now, and we have good admin in terms of reporting, where I get a report sent to me on a monthly basis which shows which sites are using the device as we want them to in terms of compliance and which sites aren't. I can then challenge those sites which aren't using the device, and obviously praise the sites which are. We want this device to work. We want the team to have that confidence in this device, and that's where my job is now, and also that's where the relationship is with SoloProtect. So we've also been given notices, posters, all sorts of bits and pieces which help keep team members engaged in the product and how to use the product. The customer service with SoloProtect has been great for myself, and also the sites. They're at the end of the telephone. If there is an issue, we can pick the telephone up and we can resolve that issue immediately. The communication is set up correctly, so we're getting best use out of the devices, and the device did give that confidence back to the team members, and now we're in a position where we do have confidence back in the lone worker device.